What's up, y'all? We're still up. um, yeah, we're playing Skate, man. As the description suggests, it's been 5 months, man. I haven't touched this game in like 5 months, 4 months is, if I'm being generous. And whether you like to admit it or not, it died. You know what I mean? Like it died. It died. Sorta. I know it still has like a lot of players, a decent amount of players, but like compared to the hype that it had when it first launched, it died. And I heard a lot of the updates just made things worse. Some updates, not all of them, but yeah, I heard that a lot of people didn't like some of the updates. So we're gonna check it out. I'm very curious to see what's still going on with this game. Sorry, let's see if I make a live. Love. But yeah, man. Let's just see what happens. The goal is to.
Let's get totally awesome as Sandvan celebrates a bunch of new spots, gear, and missions, hitting the city with a fully 80s flair. Discover the point of impossibility with some new tricks in a freshly reopened DIY tunnel. Or take it to the roofs and hit up some new plazas and spots in serious need of coping inspection with some fresh hand plants. But that's not all. The SVCC's been adjusting the local skyline with some radical crane setups. So get out there, explore, and get ready for some hefty hang time.
Oh yeah, I heard that
The
they took
sky's the
away
limit.
the fly glitch or whatever. That's one thing that I'm kind of bummed out about. Ooh, good golly. Why does he look like a chain smoker? Oh my gosh. Did they change like the way the characters look? Like why does my character look so like Buddy looks just nasty, bro. What's going on with his eyes here? Looks like he's been doing cigarettes for like 15 years. Yeah, why does he look like that, bro? He looks mad old. Okay. They have any new hairstyles? I think all this was here before. I don't want to say that was here before. This is the two Hollis right here. This is the two Hollis. This is the K-pop. I think this is new. I don't think I've seen this before. This is the K-pop Demon Hunters. This is the Yasuke, bro. Yusuke, whatever you call him. Sorry. By the way, that I don't know if any of you guys remember that anime. Ooh, it's not too bad right here. I'm not gonna lie. Little curls. But man, that anime was so bad, bro. Like I remember being so geeked about it. I think that was like 21 or 22. Man, I remember being so geeked about that anime. Like, ooh, they're making a Black Samurai anime, and it's based off a real Black Samurai. Like, what? The first Black Samurai? Like, what? Oh, they finna have hella or. This dude was fighting robots. The moment I seen him pull out robots, or it was like mechs or something, I was like, I dropped it immediately, bro. Like, I was like, bro, like I was expecting some Berserk, Vinland Saga type anime. No, bro, they give us baloney. Oh, so this is, yeah, but yeah, that I was so sad with what they gave us with that. Which is this. We don't really. Well, let's see what they've given us. Oh, yuck. That's nasty. It's pretty funny though. Ooh, I just made breakfast, so if you hear me burping, excuse me. Yeah, I don't really care for none of this one, so yeah, whatever. Doesn't matter. Okay. Wow, I already forgot how to play. Okay. Oh, that's cap. I think I played like probably a month or two ago just to like, skate around and stuff. But I think that was for like 5 minutes and like got off immediately. Yeah, that's what I heard. Like that is the case for some people. Not most people, but some people they just get on skate for like 5 minutes and get off. Pretty much what people be doing in GTA 5. Just doing their grab the car, see some cool stuff and leave. Oh shoot. Okay, I'm running. Still sick though. Ooh, speaking of like skateboarding and stuff, bro, that video of Nyjah, holy. I'm really not trying to cuss anymore because my videos really begin like demonetized, not demonetized, but like they be hitting my videos and they're like, hey man, since you be cussing so much, man, you're not getting all the money for it. You're not getting all the money you're supposed to. So I'm not trying to cuss, but holy cow, bro. Like, I was never one to ride a bike, skateboard, scooter with helmets just because I always thought you looked dorky with it on. But wow, that video should like emphasize the usage of helmets and stuff and just gear, bro. Cause dude, like, I wouldn't even recommend watching it just cause like it's just I wouldn't say it's like the worst thing in the world. Like, it's not the worst thing ever, but like the fact that it was even on TikTok and you could just go find that on TikTok, the low key like had me kind of like appalled. Like TikTok was took down my video just for saying I want to fuck some dudes in the butt, but they. Alright, bro. Imagine if they had proximity chat in here, bro. That'd be kind of funny. Nah, bro. Who am I kidding, bro? Like, even though I haven't played it in months, bro, I love this game so much. Like, it's just just the physics of it. The only thing that I would like want more from the game, really, I don't even know, honestly. Like, well, change the entire map. I'm not gonna like the map's okay, it's whatever, but I don't know. I feel like they should give us like islands or something, that cities we could go to. And obviously, I know there's different sections, but look at this giant island. Like, you can tell me, like, I wonder how long it'll take for me to go all around this entire thing. And I don't even have brick switch unlocked, so let me quit my nagging and let me get this unlocked. Or how do I get that unlocked? Do I gotta? I completely forgot how I did it. Under construction, exciting. Okay, well, just go figure out something to do. Whatever I was yapping about. I like this skate because like I can really just like sit here for hours and just go past the time. Ooh, that was kind of fun. The basic but it was cool. And now you accept the clip. But I hope you guys, whoever's seeing this, it's a good Monday. Wake up, we all blessed. You got to wake up. A lot of people didn't get to see you this far. Nah. I was gonna start speaking on some of the things going on in the world right now, but honestly, it's just I don't even want to speak on it because then once I get going, I'm gonna get going, bro. And nobody's trying to hear about that. But just
Know what cheers up grouches? Kickflip nose
America
grinds on their roof.
is probably
See
at
if
the
you can
greatest
soak the resident
decline.
grouch.
America's just, well, if we're being honest, America's been on a decline since 2016. So essentially, the last, like, I didn't even realize what I did. How do I restart? America's been on decline for like the last 10 years. Maybe I shouldn't start off with something so...
Knocking out objectives is your thing.
So, you start off on some baby levels, man. I know we're already forgetting all the trick names. Let's go to a basic one. Semi-pro. Alright, let's look like... I feel really bad for America right now. I genuinely just hope that... I don't know, I don't even know, bro. I just pray that we can all decide to do better, but some people are too caught up in things that don't necessarily matter.
Will you be able to trick up the stairs and clear a gap? The suspense is killing me.
And it's just sad. America's in a very sad place right now, and you know it just sucks. Cut all the bearings and attempt to escape. Wait a damn minute.
That's it. The suspense is building.
So how do they want me to... Buddy, do they want me to jump this? Okay, well, if that's the case, buddy, two of these boys in. I'm assuming this is what it wants me to do. If not, oh well. Oh yeah, I forgot. I'm gonna let it drops today probably, just for the heck of it. And up to whatever individual decides to go through this VOD. I'm gonna give myself like a little genius interview because why not? That's what it's called, right? I think so. Yeah, it's genius. Essentially, the song is just about, you know, because, you know, if you've been there, being in a relationship, and it's not necessarily about one relationship, but just a plethora of relationships that I've been in, and how, best friends.
The build-up was worth the wait. That was sick.
Almost all of my relationships. And, you know, if you realize that, you know what I'm saying, it's like, oh, well, what's the common denominator? Me. So I'll admit, you know, I was never the best boyfriend for any girlfriend that I've had, you know what I mean? Like, there was always something going on with me that it was either I wasn't ready or I was just not a good boyfriend, you know? And I think when, you know, when you're on that journey of, okay, well, I need to take accountability for the people I've hurt in the past, whether, you know, I meant to or I didn't, you just kind of need to, like, accept that and, you know, just analyze it and realize, you know, you just do better, you know, before I make it into this overly complicated thing I'm trying to spit out. Just do better, you know what I'm saying? Just continuing to choose to do better every day, you know. That's kind of the mindset I'm in right now. Just do better every day. Be better than I was yesterday. You know, pretty simple. Yeah, but the song, like I said, it's about just the core themes of it is just jealousy, not really being in
Feeling
control
up to
of
a
my
challenge?
own relationships.
This one's got your name written all over it.
Yeah, it's an indie song. It's alternative, so a lot of people aren't gonna like it. But you know, I think that there will at least be a few that will look at it and be like, you know what? I can appreciate this for what it is. You know what I mean? For the art that he was telling people to make. And
one try, verified.
But yeah. So it's a pretty depressing song. If I'm being honest, I'm not depressed or anything like that. It's just sometimes the best way for me to vent is to just make a song like that. Or, you know, like, you know. Because before, the way I used to vent, I'd make edits, right? Like, back in 2019 to like 2022. More so heavily in 2019 and 2020. I used to be a really big editor on Instagram, right? Not crazy big. I only had like 300 followers. But, you know, for the time being, it was pretty, I'm not going to say it was crazy impressive, but, you know, it's still pretty impressive for somebody like me. You know, I was in middle school. Granted, everybody, when they first started,
Blucher Financial Gardens has banks, ledges, and hips for days.
I need to stop downplaying myself.
DLC wax.
That's something I need to stop doing for real. But, what's it called? Yeah, I used to vent through my edits, right? Like, I would just, you know, if I was feeling angry, you know, I'd use, like, Angry Rock song or, you know, some X song or whatever the heck, you know what I mean? I was sad, you know, I used some sad song, you make a sad edit, you know? And so that's the way I used to vent before without, you know, having to actually vent to someone, you know? If somebody listened to my whole problem. But now, the way I do that is kind of just by making music. So I'm not sad or anything right now. I'm not mad at anybody right now. It's just sometimes the best way for me to get that out of my system and rid my body of all that negative energy is just to, you know, expel it, get it out. Sorry, I'm just trying to find things to talk about while I stream to nobody right now. Because even though nobody's in here, you know, I gotta keep pushing and I gotta realize, you know, hey, I need the watch hours anyways. Not anyways, I say that like, you know, I'm only doing for that. But, you know, hey, there's 0 people in here, 1 person in here, 2 people in here. If I want it as bad as I say, I gotta keep it going, you know. Okay, really upset. No, I'm definitely getting I don't know, so I'm getting more into the indie scene. I definitely am though, because ever since I got this guitar, I've really been trying to like learn how to play the guitar. I think I can play on the guitar and everything that comes with becoming a guitar player. And yeah. Just saying anything and everything. Yeah. That's kind of the path I'm on right now in life. Just enjoying every day I get, because recently, man, it just goes to show that, like, not everybody is promised anything in life. The only thing you're promised in life is death. So I guess we are promised something. You don't know what's gonna happen tomorrow. You don't know what to do tomorrow. You don't know who you're going into tomorrow. Tomorrow is just an unknown. So I try to live the day the fullest, the best I can. And just, love every moment I get. You never know what can happen, man. You never know what can happen. Because it's such a scary thought that, like, damn, at any moment, damn, I could just get a tumor in my head and now I'm dying, or I could get cancer, or, anything is possible and anything can happen. It's just so scary to think about that. Knowing that, I haven't made it to where I'm trying to make it, you know what I mean? So, I'm really trying to enjoy it every day to the fullest, the best I can. Try and be there for my family the best I can, spend time with them. Do my part, take care of things I gotta take care of, responsibilities.
So nice. You made that journey look nicer.
Well, I'm not trying to sit here and be all philosophical and shit and act like I'm saying hella smart shit or whatever, like that's not what I'm trying to do. I'm just, I don't know, sometimes it feels easier to just talk when there's nobody in here. Because I don't really have to worry about being judged or anything. Which is a really good habit. Because I should be able to speak like this when there's people in here and there's not people in here now. But y'all get what I'm saying. I want to start playing Fallout because the Fallout show, but I haven't even watched the show yet. So I feel like I feel like I'd be disrespectful playing it because I'd be playing it because the show is getting so much attention and the season's out. But I just haven't gotten around to it. But honestly, I'll probably watch it soon because I really want that game for you guys on the stream. Something that I've really been living by recently, ever since I seen it, which was a couple months ago, but like I'm really like pulling forward with it now because just with all my content and everything I'm doing. There's this Austin Butler interview, right? And it's him in a subway with some guy. I forget his name. He just does interviews, but Austin Butler says, and it's funny because like out of all the people that I hear this from, like I wouldn't expect to be Austin Butler. I know Austin Butler from what was it, Aliens in the Attic or whatever. So it's just really funny that all the people that I learned this from, it was him. Not saying that Austin Butler, he's a cool guy. From what I've seen, this Elvis dude, kind of everybody knows him by now. He said embarrassment is an unexplored emotion, and we should go out there and make a fool of ourselves. And like at first, when I first heard it, I was like, it's like whatever, I'm like, how, just like, oh, whatever, just another one of those motivational quotes. It's like, it's yeah, you can tell that it's something that you don't really know how to go about it if y'all catching my drift. No. But I forgot that I had saved it on my phone, so I was just going through my camera and I listened to it and I really sat there like, damn, he's right, because he says that feeling of embarrassment and that feeling of cringe, it's an unexplored emotion that we as people just don't want to explore because we're so afraid of being embarrassed in front of people, making other people cringe for the things we say or the things we do. And it made me realize, like, man, the more I just go out here and embarrass myself and just make a fool of myself, not like actually like purposely embarrassing myself and like making a fool out of myself, like doing things that I know I would be like, oh man, like if I do this, that's gonna be so embarrassing, or man, if like people see me doing this, man, it's gonna be embarrassing or cringe or whatever. For example, to give you guys a good example, so I'm not just jibber jabbering in a sense. When I first started making music, I was afraid to like post it, right? And even now, like I have at least 200 songs or so that I haven't posted just because, I'm embarrassed of the backlash, or I just feel cringe trying to attempt to post that music, right? For example, why I'm posting that song today. It's a song that's not really the genre of music that I usually do, because I usually just be rapping, singing just random stuff, sorry, and all that. But this is a song
usually stick to the
that actually has a story to it, that actually has some feeling, some hurt, some everything. Sorry, I suck at explaining things, but like I don't want to be afraid of having to hide these things anymore, because I feel like people aren't gonna like it, and it's gonna be embarrassing that I even attempted to do something like that, or so it's just like that, like, man, I suck at multitasking, of like thinking of something and then attempting to do something else, playing and talking. But just go make a fool of yourself, man. Who cares how cringe you look doing it? Like, I didn't want to get on stream this morning because, look at me, bro. I look raggedy, I'm in my little, whatever you want to call this giant little, I don't even know what this is called. At first I wanted to call it a robe, but it's not a robe. But yeah, Austin Butler is a goat for that. He really opened my eyes to just being okay with being seen as cringy, or being okay with embarrassing, Because embarrassing, man, that used to be the death of me, bro. Like, I'm probably the most embarrassing person I've ever seen or known, you know what I mean? Like I've done so much embarrassing stuff over the course of my life, it's just, it's just hilarious to finally be like, bro, let's just go and do stuff that may be seen as embarrassing, but for us, it's accomplishment, For example, one of those things is I, as a grown man, 20-year-old, got on TikTok, posted a video of me crying over a show. Genuine tears. Well, like, if you guys seen the video, the shaded things, then you guys know what I'm talking about. But I also posted that on TikTok as well. So it's funny. It's just funny because, like, man, the grown man over here shedding genuine tears. Who am I lying to? Like, just genuine tears over this show, over these fictional characters, over these people. Yeah, exist.
You were born to roll.
But it's just the no, it's damn, I hell out of brain fart. I'm just trying to do things that get me out of my own comfort zone and make me okay with, just okay with just can't even think, bro. I seen that. Damn, fool. What's I finna say? Just being okay with being vulnerable. There we go. That's the word I'm looking for. Because at the end of the day, if you aren't willing to just express yourself when you want to express yourself and you suppress your emotions, you're only going to get so far until you break, What the hell? So for someone like me who, I try to almost never show any type of emotion. If you ask any of my friends, like, I have never genuinely been mad. Like, they've never seen me genuinely mad, right? And it takes quite a bit to get me genuinely mad. I'm not trying to say like I've never been genuinely mad. Like, they probably say I'm trying to say I've been genuinely mad. Like, it takes a lot to get to that point, because like I just don't care. Like a lot of times I really don't care. And that shit, maybe sometimes I should care more. But I really just don't care a lot of the time. This place is kind of broken down. Enough of my philosophical bull crap. Look at that. Ugh. Okay, I can't lie, this place is kind of cool. I like this area. Man, I really want to like play music on streams, so that way, when I'm playing a game like this, where it's just, y'all hearing me talk and just skate, it's not just so quiet and stuff. But man, that's a whole balloon. It's a whole. I'm trying to think of the saying, but I can't think of it. That's a whole can of worms or something. Pretty much that's just gonna. It's a lot of technical issues I'd have to go about. I have a thick in my mouth. I'm not gonna lie. Need water. Oh. I don't know what I'm gonna do with my hair though. Like part of me wants to cut it again just cause, like, I don't know, bro. Like the longer hair is cool. It was cool in high school, bro. But like now, it just, I don't know, it makes me look like
this one puts your bearing hunting skills to the test.
And well, let's be fucking for real, bro. Excuse me. Let's be for real, bro. I got blonde hair. You still look like a dork. What is it? Yo. Look at the damn dandruff on my eye. There's a piece of hair. What is that on my eye? Oh, on my eyeball. I'll put it on screen now. Cause I'm pretty proud of it, bro. Cause I genuinely feel like it's not that bad of a song, bro. Like, especially for, you know, the type of genres that I usually make. Oh my goodness, bro. Something is not right. Like, it's not that bad of a song. Let me show you. I feel like the camera's too low. I don't know, maybe it's that bad of a game, but no, yeah, that was my little she is. One thing I will say about my music is it sounds a lot better. I'm not saying that it's separate, but to really hear everything. She's not good for you, she's not good. Says my name like it's something looks like love is a game, she's tall. Yo, I'm actually struggling with this. Somebody not seen for two. Keep trying to act like he's not she's always He said, shut that shit up, bro. Shut that shit up, bro. There's definitely some like indie. I feel disrespectful when trying to compare it to Alex G, but you know that type of song. Yeah, I know it's not gonna be for everybody. A lot of people not gonna like it. Probably make time for it, but you know, I gotta just walk through that, you know, that fear of embarrassment. I was like, hey man, one day it's me in my head. You know? So what's the point of caring what somebody else says? This is all we are dookie butt. We are dookie butt. Yeah, so I fixed the schedule yesterday, right? I fixed the sleep schedule yesterday. And man, tell me why. It's 8 o'clock, man. Right? I'm like, dude. What did I just get done doing? I think I just got done eating. And I look at my phone, I'm like, dude, it's 8 o'clock. I think now is the perfect time to go to sleep. You know what I mean? Like, now is the perfect time to go to sleep. You know, like, it's 8, it's about to be 9 o'clock. Like, if I get a nice good 8 hours of sleeping, it'll be like 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock by the time I wake up. That's perfect. You know what I'm saying? Early rising grind, you know what I mean? It's so weird, bro. Like, you know what I mean? So weird. It's so weird. If I don't fall asleep at 11 or 12 p.m., I'm going to wake up within 4 hours. Like, I don't know what it is, but like, it always happens. Always. It's always like 4 or 5 hours. Like, it's always the same stuff, because I woke up, it was 12 o'clock. And I was like, wow, there's no way I actually didn't sleep the whole night. Right? Mind you, I haven't been asleep. Well, I mean, I fixed my schedule yesterday, so I was like 9, I think I was. So I was only like 11 hours or so. But I had only gotten like 2 hours of sleep. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I need to show up and lock in for this trip. I almost rage quit right there. I felt like burning sensation inside my body. I was telling you, like, I don't think it's not what I meant to do. But yeah, man. I woke up at 12 a.m. and I've been up since. So it's been since. Bro, I've been watching this podcast with this is some Mexican guy. I forget his name. But I know that one of his like co-hosts, his name is Jakarta. Dude, those dudes are so funny, bro. Like, especially Jakarta, bro, because bro just be getting rage baited half the time. And it's so funny, bro. Like, why is the cameraman laughing? Like, you just supposed to, like, make sure my angles are right, homie. Like, oh my gosh, bro, it is so funny, bro. Like, bro just be getting rage baited the whole time, and it's genuine comedy, bro, because I think his homie's name, like the actual the podcast owner, I guess you could say. I think his name is like, I know it's like B.O. I don't like, I don't want to like try and mispronounce it because I'm gonna sound crazy. But like, he's this fat Mexican dude. He's like, what I know him from is his skit where he's like, oh, homegirl abusive. I just sound really stupid, and I just sit here and think about like, what I'm saying. I'm just going on about mumbo jumbo stuff, pretty much. It's only 10 o'clock. It's only 10 o'clock. My day's just starting. It's Monday. It's gonna be a long week. When you look at it like that, it's gonna be a long week. You gonna make the most of this week and you'll get some no money, nigga. Sorry. I'm really trying to like buy clothes. They trying to take away my hard work, bro. They trying to take away my hard work just because I'm saying a couple words. But, you know, C2 guidelines for you. No, but it's hella funny because, like, some videos get, like, you know, hit with that monetization, limited monetization. While other videos, I'm custom dang near the same. You know, like, they don't. You know what I'm saying? They be picking and choosing which ones they want to, you know, put me on. But I know the issue, and I can either sit around and just keep letting it happen, or I can do something about it. AKA, stop cussing so much. Ooh, something I have been wanting to talk about though, speed, bro. Man. It's funny because like I've never really been like a speed fan, if I'm being honest. Or like, well, if I'm being serious here, I've no offense to anybody who like actually watches streams and stuff, because then I'd just be dissing half of my audience. But like I personally cannot sit through an entire stream. Like there's no streamer in the world where I could be like, oh yeah, when that notification goes live, it says they're live, I click on it and watch the whole stream from start to finish. I'm sorry, but I cannot do that. Like, that's just me. You know, what works for somebody else won't work for me. What works for me won't work for somebody else. You know what I mean? But I personally just can't sit through an entire stream with anybody. The only people that I've been close to doing that is Corey Kenshin and Bernie and RBC. Those are the only stream. From start to finish, nobody really, but if I see them go live and I'm like just bored and have nothing better to do, then I'll join the live. And, you know, those talking about some damn wall riding. What the fuck am I talking about? To the point though, you know, I don't really watch streamers or streams like that. I watch the vlogs. I always watch vlogs, you know what I'm saying? Like my favorite streamers, Real Easy, RDC. You know, like, I always be watching their vlogs and stuff, but you never actually catch me in the live stream. But, speed, man, so inspirational. So inspirational. Like I mentioned this in my YouTube video about, you know, I'm not perfect, that's okay. We are the same age, and bro is literally exploring our home while I'm sitting at home trying to make it, you know what I'm saying? And that's the part that matters, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying. I'm not just sitting back anymore, I'm not just allowing myself to just hold myself back. I'm actually trying, you know? You know what I'm saying? I'm making progress, man. You know, in the past week I've made 16 subscribers, I think it is. See what I'm saying? It's small, but it's a start, man. It's a start to this consistency. I'm really trying to be on it now, man. I'm really just trying to make it. I need you guys to really, like, forgive me, bro. Like, the lack of, black asleep. I got here, and just the amount of stuff I'm yapping about, just forgive me, bro. Just forgive me. But yeah, man, it's so inspirational seeing Speed. So inspirational. But one thing I will talk about that is like involving Speed, but it's kind of like irritating me. The whole white Speed guy. Like, I have no problem with him being white. I have no problem with any of that, right? It's just the mere fact that this white man is trying to, like, I don't care what anybody says. It's just weird. It's just weirdo behavior. Because what do you mean your name is White Speed, but there's no Black Speed? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just Speed. You know, and he named himself White Speed. And we've already seen this before. You know, a white boy trying to impersonate Speed, or be like the white version of Speed with that one dude. I believe it was White Boy M. So we've already seen like Speed clones, right? White people doing it, right? And no hate to them, you know what I'm saying? If it works for you, then go for it. But the whole White Speed thing is just genuinely weirdo behavior. Because what are you gonna tell me? You named yourself after Speed, which not really, because you put white in front of the name, which is insinuating like, oh, Black Speed, or it's just Speed, you know? And then, because I actually seen his account, and he said, because I was wondering, the same as a lot of other people, how the hell did he get enough money to go to Africa and stalk, not follow around, which still works, but stalk Speed? Like, literally stalk Speed like he's TNG. Stalk Speed around. Mind you, Speed is doing a literal, like, homeland. He's really showing so many African Americans, and just the world in general, that Africa is not this tiki hut palace, booty scratching, spear throwing people. Like we're so far from that. And it's just so funny how people are barely now seeing that, you know what I mean? Does that count? That don't count. But it's just so funny that, you know, people are genuinely only now seeing that. Like, man, I knew Africa was advanced when, not advanced, but, I mean, literally, if you just look at Africa within the last 8 years, bro, then you know this, bro. But apparently nobody goes to care and look at it, because they also think that Africa,
Mega momentum for the win.
Still does, you know, so I'm not saying that that's not still the case. That's the one thing that people think that Africa is, man. Just spear throwing, tongue clicking language. Like, it's so fucking, sorry. It's just so sad that, like, African Americans thought that, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not even trying to make it sound like I'm Dr. Umar, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm so enticed in my Black African American culture and my, you know, my homeland culture and stuff like that. But like, it takes one Google search just to see what Africa looks like, and it's kind of embarrassing for some people. And that's funny and kind of ironic for me to say, because, you know, we're just talking about how embarrassment is an exploding emotion, but things like that, it's like, okay, you know what I mean? Like, come on, man. You really thought Africa was just huts and spear throwing? Like, come on, man. But back to the actual thing I was talking about. White Speed, on his TikTok, he said that how he got the money to go to Africa and stalk Speed around was, I think he said he was in Vegas and he had $100 in his pocket, right? He was just walking around in the casino, and bro said he's seen Dana White, right, the UFC owner, or one of them, I don't know if it showed up Dana White, but yeah, the owner of UFC. He seen the owner of UFC and was like, yo, can I play with you or whatever? Can I bet with you? I don't know how gambling terms work, but y'all go. And Dana White was like, sure, come on. Dana White gave him $5,000 in the gambling chips, right? And I think he said like, oh, just take this money and like don't even bet, just bet your $100, right? But White Steve was like, nah, I'm gonna bet everything. So he bet everything, or I don't know if he bet everything before or after, but Steve will do it, right? Just I guess he said that he just came out of the woodworks and told him to bet all of it, and he bet all of it and won like 100,000, I think it was, something like that. I don't know. But enough money for him to go and start speeding Apple, right? Look, I'm not racist, you know what I'm saying? I love all cultures, I love all races, you know what I'm saying? White people, black people, Asian people, Indian people, Mexican people, I love everybody, right? Because I'm not as being a black man and an Asian man, I'm already well, I used to like to say when I was a kid, like, I'm already like the two, like, okay, I don't want to, okay, I really need to word this correctly, because if I word it wrong, it's going to sound really bad. Like, as a kid, I thought that black people and Asian people were the most made fun of people in the world, right? Because growing up, you know what I'm saying, in that 2000s era, there was just a whole bunch of Asian jokes, you know what I'm saying? Like, just a whole bunch of crazy Asian jokes, and obviously there's a bunch of black jokes, right? Obviously. So I thought that I was like the most easily targeted groups, you know what I'm saying? So, as a minority, right? Why would I want to go and discriminate against other minority groups? You know what I'm saying? That's why I'll never understand racist black people, racist Asian people, like racist, really any type of racist. Like white people, I understand it because I mean, I'm sorry, but like I'll just never understand racist people because like, especially when it's a black person, like you're already one of the most discriminated groups, and you telling me you want to go and discriminate more people. Like, it's like, okay, so you see the cycle, but you're choosing not to end it, you know what I'm saying? You're choosing not to be better, so it's kind of just like, what are we doing, you know? What are we doing? But back to the point, since I keep drifting so far away from it, like a white man walking into a casino with $100, sees another white man who so happens to be one of the richest, not the richest white man in the world, but, you know, like he's up there, you know, and he just gives him this blessing, right, $5,000, and he said that Dana White just said, just take it, don't even bet it, just take the money and go take it out, you know, so you get like $5,000, and he's like, no, I'm gonna bet all of it, and then another white man, Steve will do it, who has a shit ton of money from everything that he does, just blessed him again, or I don't even know what Steve will do it was. I don't know if he gave him more money to bet or what the case was, but I remember he said that he was there too. So just like just imagine like the amount of coincidences bro got put on just for him to use that money to go stalk a black man around. It's just weird behavior for me to see. Just like, man, this black man is just trying to put on for the world, show the world, and other African Americans alike that Africa is a beautiful country and that it's not what everybody thinks it is, right? And then you just have this white boy who literally named himself after Speedy, following him around and then crying and whining about when Speed doesn't give him the attention. Like, had bro just did his own shtick, it would have been cool, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, this white guy wants to go to Africa and also, see the rich culture, the amazingness of the country. Like, that's great, that's awesome. But when you go about it, like, literally stalking the biggest black content creator in the world, arguably the world, Speed is the biggest content creator, black content creator. And you said, I don't remember that, but Like, for him to even do that, it's like, bro. It literally just plays into the part that, like, when you're black, you're always gonna have somebody, a white man in your business. Like, he really just feeds into that stereotype. But enough talking about races and somewhat political things, because I don't want to be over here talking like this all the time and somebody coming here and think, oh, buddy, you think you know about politics? Let me chill out before I get confronted and prove myself. I'm playing skate, bro. Trying to make everything about something.
I don't know who came up with this one, but get ready to get your line on.
You know this. These, what is it, like applesauce? This is really good. Like, I used to like hate the thought of applesauce because, like, man, that's for babies, man. Nah, man, this is really filling. Tastes really good too. Yeah, who would have thought apple, mango, and yellow carrot peach would actually be a good combination? You know? Nobody gives a fuck, bro. My bad. And then I was about to say Kobe. I forgot that 2 weeks from now marks his death day, man. It's so sad. The worst part about it is he flipping died on my dad's birthday, bro. Like, talk about just like wow, you know, just wow. Man, speaking of Kobe's death, bro, such a weird day, bro. Like, it was 2020, my leg was broken, so I was walking around. I wasn't walking. I had crutches, man. I was in a wheelchair, and I was at this hotel. And I remember out of nowhere, I just see everything start blowing up on my phone. Kobe was in a helicopter crash. Kobe was in a helicopter crash. I'm like, what are you talking about? A helicopter crash? What? Helicopter? Kobe? Kobe was just at the Lakers game. Like, what you talking about? He was just dapping up Luka and LeBron, right? Like, what are you talking about? I go and search it up. Reports. Kobe involved in helicopter crash. Right? I'm looking more into it. I'm looking for like 20 minutes, and then finally confirmed he's dead. I'm like, no way, bro. I'm like, no way, bro. Like, Kobe Bean Bryant, bro. Are you dead serious right now? And I just remember sitting there, right? And the only reason I'm a Kobe fan or a Lakers fan is because of my mama boyfriend, bro. If not for him, I probably wouldn't even like LA. I probably wouldn't even like Kobe, you know what I mean? But because of him, I like Kobe, and all I could think about was just how he felt. And mind you, like I said, I'm in a hotel room, so it's this bed that I'm sitting on, and he's on the other bed, right? And I'm just looking over, like, I didn't even know what to say to him, bro. I just sat there because, like, I was just hurt because I was like, damn, bro. Like, I looked up to Kobe my whole life, bro. Whole life. And at that point, I was like, what, 14? And I was just like, damn, bro. Like, he was the whole reason I wanted to play basketball. The person I wanted to be like, the person I wanted to shoot like, play like, the person I wanted to have the mentality of. Like, that Kobe Bryant in a helicopter crash. And then when they said his daughter was in there too, I was like, no, what is a power slide? I was just like, no way, bro. Like, just no way. Like, that is just so sad, man. Like, his daughter was my age, bro. I think it, like, maybe a year younger or so. Like, she was, like, my age, bro. And to think that, like, she'd be 21 this year, or I think close to it. I was like, damn, bro. Like, just, like, rest in peace, Kobe, man. Where am I jumping over? Rest in peace, Kobe, man. Insert Fredo, Freebird Fredo me. Bitch, I'm Kobe! Speaking of other stuff that's just going on in the world right now, bro, the Broadus hate is so, like, it's not funny, bro, because, like, hating on people and making that your whole hobby is pretty lame. It's like, I can't just not sit here and act like it's not funny. It's kind of funny, like, it's kind of funny, bro, because I always watch FaZe Rug, right, like I prefer FaZe Rug over Broadus, and really any of the FaZe guys. But, like, man, dude, like, like, I'm not saying he deserves it, because nobody deserves hate unless you're... I'm done with politics, I'm bringing that up. Nobody... Most people don't deserve hate, but... I can't just sit here and act like it's not funny, bro. It's like, bro, like, however old this guy is, I'm hoping it's like a high schooler, bro, because if this is a grown man doing this, that's sad. Like, genuinely sad, but it's just weird, bro. Y'all gotta bear with me, bro. My brain is moving so slow that I can barely process half of the things that I'm saying as I'm saying, you know, so. I wonder if I were to play music on Spotify, would it pop up on the stream? Like on my PlayStation, if I were to play it through my PlayStation, would it like play on stream? Interesting thought. Interesting thought.
Objectively good objective completion.
I used to watch FaZe Rug back 2017, 2018. Who really like dominated my 2016, 2017, 2018? Jesser the Lazy, bro. Man, like, you really had to be there. Cause like, it's funny, so, cause I did not give two farts about 2K or any sports game back then, right? Like, I really didn't care. Like, I was never really into sports until like I got to like middle school almost, right? But dude, like, his videos, Too Hype as a whole, like, just peak life, bro. Like, kids will never understand because like they weren't there to witness that. Like, dude,
Looking
that
for a
made
stash
me
with
want
a
to
bit
be
of a
a
bite?
YouTuber so bad.
Dig in.
Like being able to make content with your friends and just doing things that you love to do, and you just do every day, pretty much. Like, it was just the most inspiring thing ever. Cause, bro, what do you mean I get to just fuck around and... Oh my god, my brain isn't working, guys. It's not working, sorry. I'm turning this light off. I think that's what it is. It's like subliminally frying my brain, but now I'm all blue. Oh my gosh. Damn. I've been streaming this game for an hour. That's why I'm saying like at the end of the stream, like this game, like, I could just pass time creating. But I'm also very bored now. Yeah, probably just want to take a mental break. Maybe hop back on some Roblox. Yeah. On the stream, just gonna yap about current events. I think that kind of irked me right now. I'm also trying to do some all over the place stream, but you know, like a little mercenary stream for you. Yeah. I had no time to skate Appreciate those of you who joined. I love y'all, and make sure to never forget, never give up on your dreams. Never give up on your dreams. Alright, bye.